bring them together. And I didn't prep them. I just simply said, what does beauty mean to you? And just let them start talking. And it was kind of amazing. And some of them afterwards said, I can't believe what I just said, because I don't know that I always believe it, but it came from me, so it's in there. So I'm going to tap into that. So from there, we discovered that the mission of True North Beauty is to meet people at critical points in their life and help both cultivate their confidence and natural beauty that they carry within them. So it's our job, it's our mission as a brand to be there, whether you are 15 or 55 or 85. When you need us to inspire your confidence and the natural beauty that you carry already within you, we're going to be there. Now, this video was very female-centric, and we are a brand with a target customer of women. And I think that's traditional, right? Most skincare, most cosmetic companies are a little more geared towards women. But what we've realized is the desire to be confident and struggling with confidence isn't unique to women. That men experience the same thing. And men also want healthy, clear skin as well. And so we're evolving as a company. So a lot more of our language is around inspiring confident people rather than women. We actually launched a new collection about 6 or 8 months or so ago that we call the Us Collection. It's an unscented collection. And it's designed for women who want an unscented option. It's also perfect for men. And it came about because we found that our female customers were reporting that their husbands, spouses, teenage sons were using their products and wanted an unscented option. So it's great for men. We also think it's a perfect collection that both couples, people, both parties can share together. So we are evolving as a brand. So as Leslie mentioned, I left my corporate career about 1.5 years ago, and again, that was scary. You know, I built all of my life to working for corporations, helping people in the area of human resources. I had financial security that I knew I wouldn't have leaving my business. But sometimes when you dream really, really big and you put a lot of work behind it, you also just have to have the courage to do it, and that's what we did. So as I mentioned, we formulate and manufacture all of our products, and this is where I'll get into some of the operations part of the business. So we formulate and manufacture everything right here in Maine. We do not outsource our production or our formulation, which means I have full control over every ingredient that goes into every product. I know why it's in there, I know why it's not in there, and I get control over where I source it. All of our products are made with chaga, as I mentioned. We use natural and safe ingredients in all of our products. We're cruelty-free, and that seems to be something that's really important. We hear that it's really, that concept is resonating strong, particularly with our millennials. And I tell people all the time that I test on my husband, so as long as he doesn't count, then we are cruelty-free. We're environmentally conscientious, which means we use glass bottles. Our manufacturing facility is solar powered, and we sustainably harvest our chaga. So we harvest all of our own chaga. So some of you are familiar, chaga is a mushroom that grows on birch trees in cold, snowy climates. We actually climb up the trees and sustainably harvest it, which means we harvest it in a way that it will regenerate in the future, and we have been able to re-harvest, and that's really important to us. The other thing that we do is we often harvest from trees that have been cut down through the forestry process, because chaga at that point is viewed as a waste product. And so we're able to capitalize on something that's viewed as waste and incorporate it into skincare. We sell our products direct to consumer, so we have our own website. We sell on Amazon, which was a really interesting process to be able to sell on Amazon. And then we sell wholesale, meaning that we can be found in spas and boutiques. We're largely a Maine company, but we're growing nationally. We just recently hired someone to help us grow our wholesale side of the business, and we're hoping to become a nationally recognized brand. We have over 20 unique products within our collection, and we just announced 5 new products. Up to this point, we focused purely on skincare. And we heard from our customers that they wanted They wanted products that had color in it. So we introduced a tinted lip serum recently. As I mentioned, we're more than just a skincare brand, and we want to be more than just a skincare brand. We're a lifestyle brand, so what that means is we write a blog every week, and in that blog, we don't talk about just skincare. We talk about women that are inspiring, men that are inspiring, couples that are inspiring, people that are doing amazing things to make this world a better place, and that are building their confidence. So check out our blog if you're interested in reading about some pretty inspiring people. We also have a Facebook community where people can come in and share what's going on in their world. And we can help that person overcome whatever obstacles they're facing. The most amazing part about owning my own business versus working for someone else is that I get to build my own culture. So I spent my entire career helping companies build their culture based on their values and the things that they felt were right and wrong, good and bad. And I was fortunate, I worked for good companies, so it was good stuff that I was helping, but this is my company, so I get to set the tone for what we think is important. So I've got a couple of things I want to share with you that surrounds our values. So one of our number one values that we operate as a team under is operating with confidence. Shouldn't surprise you a whole lot. And what that means is we want people to speak honestly, but with kindness. And confident people can speak honestly and not be mean. You don't have to be mean to be confident. We focus on integrity, so we focus on doing the right thing. We assume the best in others. We know our value. We don't need someone else to come along and tell us, because as confident people, we know what value we bring to the organization, the world. Another value is mission matters. We always make decisions based on our target customer. Literally, every meeting that I have with my team, and we're discussing anything that's customer facing, our target customer, her name is Morgan. She's 38 years old. She's a mom. She's a nurse. Her husband's a pilot. We know Morgan as an organization, she kind of doesn't exist, but that's who we think about every time we make decisions. What will Morgan think about this? Will Morgan want this or not want this? Will this be important to her? So we think very much about our target customer. We fail often, and we pivot fast. I call it failing forward. And I think it was one of the hardest things for me to embrace, because working in corporate America, you don't get to fail a whole lot. Like, you fail and you might get fired. But what I learned is failing actually gets you stronger and helps you achieve things as long as you fail forward. And what I mean by that is you don't make the same mistake over and over again. So we embrace failure because we pivot fast, we don't set in that failure for very long, and we learn from it and move forward. We're always innovating, and we operate with excellence. Every entrepreneur has their own journey. Some want to have small businesses that are confined within their community, and that's a beautiful thing. Some people want to have multiple locations, and that's a great thing. Our vision is that we will become a nationally recognized skincare brand within the next 5 to 7 years, which is really aggressive because there are a lot of brands out there. But we have big dreams, they're backed by hard work, and we're gonna make it. So one of these days, I promise you, you're gonna be walking through Sephora, you're going to be in Ulta, you might be in Macy's, you might be in Whole Foods, and you're gonna see True North Beauty on the shelf, and you're gonna say, like, oh, I remember when I was in school, her talking about that. I wanna conclude real quick with just some thoughts here. When I was thinking through what to share with my story, I realized that I couldn't start at when I found Chaga. I had to go back to the beginning. And the reason behind that is because I believe that everything that I've experienced in life has led me to this moment. This moment of quitting my job, jumping into something that I'm incredibly passionate about, and being able to come and talk to you. And if I hadn't capitalized on every one of those lessons, I might not be here. So let me take a second and share with you those lessons. Work hard. It seems simple, right? But I'm talking like really hard. Even when you don't want to work hard. Like, I was ready to give up on formulating. It's like, the universe doesn't want me to make this. You know, how many times have we said that? Oh, something's telling me that I shouldn't be doing this. Work hard. Dream big, but only if you're willing to work hard. It's one thing to dream, it's another thing to back it with working hard. When you back it with working hard, your dreams will come true. Know what you want. Don't live life passively. I lived probably 20 or so years of my life passively. I kind of floated through life. Yeah, I mean, I was there, but I wasn't going after the things that mattered to me. Pivot fast with a plan. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay that I started out as being studying elementary education and I changed because I had a plan. I didn't just quit. I had a plan and I moved forward with it. So pivot fast with a plan. Exercise confidence daily. And this is one that I would really encourage you to think about. What are you feeding yourself every day? What are the things that you need to do to be confident? And exercise them daily. Be kind to yourself. We're tough on ourselves. You know, I read a story or research that said that we have about 80,000 thoughts running through our head every single day. And about 80% of them are negative and about us. So pay attention to that internal dialogue. What are you telling yourself? Be careful what you tell yourself because you just might believe it. So if you feed your mind with negative things, you'll believe it. If you feed your mind with healthy, positive thoughts about yourself, then you'll believe it. Be true to yourself. I didn't want to be a teacher. My parents were devastated. Devastated. Like, I had ornaments on the Christmas tree, apples, for years growing up because everyone thought I was going to be a teacher. What did we do with the apples on the Christmas tree? They went in the trash because I had to be true to myself. Hone your trust in yourself and your instincts. You have good instincts. Hone those instincts. Listen to yourself. Fail often, learn, and get better. Fail forward. And I think the last one I want to share with you is, we only have one life. We get to decide what we do with it. Make sure you capitalize on it. Dream big, dream often, and challenge yourself. And go live life with purpose and confidence and passion. Thank you.